Hi everyone, today I'm back with the last part of my story about my working holiday in South Korea. So I will finish today to talk about my experience in the first startup where I was working in marketing. So if you missed it, go back watch the two previous video because I think it will be better for you to understand this video today. So as I mentioned, I was working around 12 hours a day, including the work and the business dinner, and I was paid only 25 hours per week. So after 2 months doing this, I kind of starting to feel sick, and I tried to participate less to the business dinner part because I was really tired, sick, and I was catching cold pretty often. But from that point, the company kind of started to postpone any visa process, saying that they need to search more about it, they should ask to a lawyer about it. And at some point, after maybe working 4 months with them, they kind of told me, oh, we are going to do it, but first we have to go to a work trip to China, and after this trip, we will start the process. So at this point, I was started to feel like they wanted to gain some time, kind of, and or they kind of never intended to actually sponsor my working visa in Korea. So after that, I started to search a new job, a kind of company that could maybe sponsor my working visa in Korea. After, like in December, I was forced to go to a trip, so a work trip in China. And actually, my boss decided to plan it between the 24th of December to the 26th of December. So basically, I worked and spent my Christmas time holiday with my boss in China. So, as you can guess, during those 3 days in China, I was mainly doing business dinner with Chinese partners of my boss. And as a European, Christmas is a family holiday for me, so I felt really homesick at this point, and I only wanted to speak with my family. But because I didn't had access to any data, so to send any messages in between, I was using always the Wi-Fi when we were at the restaurant. So since I had access only to the Wi-Fi during the business dinner, I kind of answered also during those business dinner, talking to my family that was gathering in France. So basically my boss didn't like it. So after the business dinner, my boss kind of in front of everyone and in the hotel lobby kind of demeaned me and kind of really said to me really harsh words and kind of wanted to make me feel bad at this point. This kind of like maybe took around 30 minutes, so I had like my boss lashing out on me during 30 minutes in front of everyone, so that was really nice. But after 30 minutes, I went back to my room, and my roommate wanted to actually go kind of party. So she went out, but she went back like maybe 15 minutes later saying, oh, there's nothing funny to do. So is it okay if I'm inviting coworkers to our room to drink alcohol together and just spend time? So I was like, yeah, sure. Even if I wanted to sleep, but so coworkers came and everything, but at some point my boss kind of heard of it and invited himself to the party. And once he arrived in the room, he once again lashed out in front of me. And yeah, so I think it was another 30, 20, I don't remember, but like it was pretty long to hear all those words. So it was really not really filtering what he was saying since he drank a lot and he was basically drunk. So actually at this point I already knew that I didn't want to work with him and for him. And so I was really fed up and I was like, I don't care, I'm going to find a new company and I will get out of this company. So after this experience, of course, they were like, if you want to work with us, you kind of have to sacrifice your life for us. You have to live only for the company, and like really telling me if you really want us to sponsor your visa, if you really want to stay in Korea because you don't have any other option than us, kind of, I have to sacrifice my health because you wanted me to come to the business dinner again. I have to sacrifice my life because I will spend maybe all of my time with the coworker and my boss in restaurant and partners, and kind of like sacrifice my health, like my mental health, because I will just being diminished every day by him. So after he kind of told me all of this, I told him that I will never sacrifice my health and like my life for work and a visa. So I told him that he could just consider me as a part-time worker, and that he doesn't have to worry about my visa because I won't work with them after that. So it is some details of this story. Of course, there is more than that, really more harsh details, and that wasn't really a good experience for me. But I think it is kind of enough for you to see when you should actually put boundaries and stop and move on to another company and not being in toxic like situation and environment. So please keep searching another opportunity just in case, because it's really not worth to go through all of this. So any dream is really not worth like putting in jeopardy your health, your physical and mental health. Really, I assure you. So please be careful once you are searching for a job, and know when you have to put boundaries. Please do take care of yourself, because you matter and you are important, and you are more important than staying in Korea. So that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed this little story, and please let me know what you think in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share around you this content, as you know people that want to go to Korea, not to scare them, but just like to warn them that this also can happen. So I hope to see you again next time. So see you next week. Bye!